So the Odissi, the Indian classical choreography we've been working on, and now we're going to take it even deeper and polish it, and more of the foundational layers are actually bridging both the Kali Yogini lineage and the Dakini Yogini lineage from India and Tibet. So it's really precious to my heart choreography that I created specifically for this time. And then Lama Tsultrim Allione just nailed it. She said, this is the time of the fierce feminine. What did she say? It's the time of the fierce feminine. We need to own and embody this when she is needed. So she was saying that this is a time where we need to cultivate the constructive and empowered, enlightened use of ferocity personally right now, that we need to cultivate that for this time, for what's ahead, for what's present. And so that's exactly, it's interesting because I wouldn't say that that's was the guiding light of what I've created, both leading up to now and next week being the beginning of a whole new series. But that is really what's part of what's in the core of this work is that ferocity, or in other words, authentic power. So also today, in my asking, what am I doing today with Kali Yuga in my prayer time, I was guided to share a little bit about, well, how do we develop our ferocity that is for benefit, not destruction? We have enough destruction going on in this world. Now, granted, there are a lot of things that do need to be destroyed, and that's happening. And there are a lot of casualties in the process. So I'm not encouraging that you just go out there with a blind rage and destroy. That doesn't help anyone. What this type of ferocity and wrathfulness is more about real wisdom, like real ability to see clearly, to act laser-like, and to know how to take care of yourself and your loved ones from a very clear, undiluted place. So how do we develop this power within ourselves? How do we develop this level of embodiment and self-knowing? As I have in this little post here, the Facebook post, the answer that seems most clear to me is, one, finding teachings that are tried and true. If you can find a lineage, so everything in Temple Tribal Fusion is based from ancient lineages of the sacred feminine, either from India or Tibet. So it's rooted, it's tried and true, it's reliable, it has, when I say rooted, it actually has roots. So it's been able to be tossed around in the test of time, in the test of different situations, and due to the root, it's still standing and solid. So teachings, a teacher. So if you're looking for a teacher, you want to see, are they reputable? Who are their teachers? Are they compassionate? Are they fearless? Are they reliable? So teacher. And then a community of allies. A consistent community, ones that you know that are going to be able to tug you on your low days, and that you can tug them on their low days. A community that has they've shared practices and goals, consistency, discipline. So, and then of course, discipline is the fourth crucial key. But before I get to discipline, in Buddhism, these three absolutely essential parts in empowering ourselves is called the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha. The Buddha being the teachings, the Dharma being, or even the teacher, the Dharma being the path or the teachings, and the Sangha being the community. So these are considered requirements if we're going to actually transform ourselves on every level. But the foundation to all of that is your discipline. Are you going to show up time after time to do what's required to get you to the next step? Because unfortunately, there's no shortcuts. No one's going to do it for you. However, a teacher, the teachings, and your Sangha will be crucial on your path. And so that's exactly what we've been developing in Temple Tribal Fusion, this amazing Sangha, a community of women that are showing up, consistent and deepening in our power in numbers. We have the teachings. Now, granted, a lot of them I've created, but they've been created from ancient teachings that I am essentially making available and palatable for the modern woman so that she can access those nuggets in the fastest, most effective ways to meet what we're experiencing right now on our planet. And then me, the teacher, which is an interesting term to be taking on, but people are calling me teacher all the time these days, and I just better get comfortable because it's what I am. I'm a teacher. But so a teacher who has a good reputation, who is compassionate, who is fearless, and who is willing to go all the way. And in this case, I have created a whole new curriculum starting next week in response to all the requests and encouragement, which I'm going to show in just a moment. Actually, you know what? Why not just give you this link right now? And then I'm going to go over it with you in a moment, and then we will sign off for the day. So that is the layout, if you want to look at that now or later. That is the layout for the whole new curriculum starting next week. So let's see if there's anything else I want to add here. If anyone has any questions, you're always welcome to ask. So, yeah, the Buddha, the Dharma, the Sangha, the teachings, the teacher, the community, crucial. I'm going to talk about what's happening starting next week. And if you have any questions, you are welcome to reach out either now or later. Send me a little personal message. So here is, I'm going to share what is happening as of Tuesday. So for some of you, I just decided, or actually got the mom memo, that in regards to the brand new Temple Arts Immersion, we're going to start not next week, the week after. So let me talk about the new Temple Arts Immersion. So this is really exciting, actually. This is in response to, here it is. This is the deepening of the 4-week series we just had. Now, if you took the 4-week series already, that's great. You get $100 off of this tuition for the new one. And if you did not take that original 4-week series, that's totally fine. You are, you will not miss anything. We will include all the video classes from the first 4 so that you can catch up if you like, or it'd be totally fine if you just dove in fresh. But it's really, this is just such a love of mine, this topic. Here we go, I'm gonna pop it here. So awakening the Yogini temple dancer. That's really where it's at. It's not just the dancer for, it's not the dancer for performance. This is the dancer for awakening. So this is gonna start not this week, not next week, but the week after. So it gives everyone a little bit of time to get in place. So that's this one. Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But also in response to a lot of your requests, next Tuesday we are starting this awesome sadhana. So this is literally to help you develop your daily discipline. So yeah, this has been totally totally designed from requests of the Tribal Fusion community. So here's that. Very excited about this. This will be a 4-week. And the idea is that it's meant to, you do the video, the interactive class live with me on Zoom. These are all still online. So you do the interactive class with me on Tuesdays, and then you can ask any questions you may have. And then you have the video to deepen with it all week long, and then each week we're going to build to the next class. So and then you'll have it, and the idea is for only $60 for 4 classes live, you will have 4 weeks of this foundation to build your own home practice, and then you can use those same videos as long as you want to continue deepening your own personal home practice, figuring out the time and the elements that work best for you.